Hey, welcome to Courtesy Flush. Now, this is WBPL 76, everybody. And this morning, I'm going to play a little bit of Beepboop. I missed my time yesterday, so I think today we're going to play a little bit and maybe even beat the game. Let me just move some stuff out of the way so I can bring you on up over here. Hey, everybody, how's it going? I hope you guys are doing all right this Friday morning. Here, it's doing okay. We just finished another little project. We got a couple of others in the line that have been... It's just slow going because of just how much time we're now taking to just, make sure we get everyone involved and get all the credits. We're trying to make this seem much nicer because, we're a couple of hacks just making stuff on the internet. We're trying our best to be as good as we can, and that's all you can really ask for. And I saw you out there, Kai. How you doing this? This is me evening for you, I believe. You're on the other side of the world. It's funny because... Here's the thing that me and Kai have in common. This is me and Kai once broke into a farmhouse together, and instead of stealing stuff, we actually just played music and jammed out and then left. I think we took a shirt or something like that, just because we didn't want to feel weird, breaking into someone's house and playing just music. Yeah, we had to do something. So that's something me and Kai. Yeah, we jammed out good, exactly. So let me go ahead and bring up this game here, assuming that it wants to load. They unfortunately had changed everything over to the new EA app. So if you purchase this game or any game from EA, you're going to not see Origin anymore, to many people's happiness. Unfortunately, it also doesn't mean you get away from their own service. And, I get why they have to do things like this. I get it. Like, they're trying to survive in a super hostile environment, but I'll be honest, EA put themselves in that position. They have no one to blame but themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they could make a change if they really wanted to. They could go back to the old 90s EA if they really wanted to, but the majority of their shareholders make way too much money to give a shit about being good at anything. You know what I mean? Like, they make fuck off money, and they're like, you know what, I'm good. I don't need to worry about this. All right, I'm trying to load the game if you're wondering why I'm taking so long to get there. Unfortunately, my Steam is in the way, and so is everything else. There we go. Boom. And you're probably thinking, wow, Mike, don't you load these things up beforehand? I did. I actually had the little thing. For some reason this morning, it took a while waking up. So here we are. Hey, the ducks. Hey, Mad Duck. Hey, Psyduck. Congratulations, Psyduck. Good work on your years of work. Also, today is my cousin Isaac's birthday, so happy birthday to you, Isaac. You don't watch any of this content because you're too young to care about this boomer stuff. I'm kidding. Isaac is a really cool kid. If they knew I was doing any of this, yeah, they'd probably want to watch that. Some things you kind of have to keep, family stuff, like, they get it. Sometimes you got to keep family stuff kind of separate. You don't want your family always hanging out. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue our journey with Beepboop. Bro, you're working. Yeah, Alo's just driving around screaming. Now, mostly he's just making sure people aren't getting hurt. He's a good guy. He's checking all those things, and he's looking around and being like, you're all right. So last time we left off, I was on this evil spire of destruction. This is where all the Inquisitors come from. So if you've watched any of the shows, have never watched any of the, I guess the animated series would have this in there. I haven't watched all of it yet. But yeah, if you remember in the Obi-Wan show, if you haven't watched that, they had these Inquisitors in it. It's like the Inquisitors, not these specific ones. And they all came from this place, apparently. I like that they're trying to tie this in. This just would be a grill. Like, I mean, that's what you would call it, but you know what I mean? Like, if you've stepped on here, you're coming from the bottom of your boots. The Empire doesn't really have a say in it, though. They're kind of stuck with that Sith mentality. That's their fault. Obi-Wan, yeah, hell yeah. Don't forget about Manny Bothans, the guy who died giving us those plans of the Death Star. Good old Manny Bothans, Emmanuel Bothans, one of the greatest heroes in Star Wars.
The Jedi, he's in the interrogation wing.
Am I?
The Empire will always find you.
There's a guy there. There's a guy there. Everyone's gonna try to shoot at me.
We'll defeat you.
Oh. What if I walk to the center?
Back here, traitor.
Really cool.
That's enough, Jedi.
Woo! First, I must get rid of your gallery. I must not fight you on an empty stomach. There we go. I think there's like one more, maybe? No. All right, buddy. You ready for this grand battle?
Stand against me.
You have to come down here for it. You don't have to give the Sith everything they want. Like, you don't have to have a cool battle. You can just do this.
That's the last of them.
Yeah.
Cal, I'm near your position, but still behind the blast
You
door.
know what I mean?
Look for a console nearby.
Sure, I'll do that. Me and Beepboop are hanging out. Actually, let's change Beepboop's skin since we're here. You can't... He's got this really cool green and purple skin. I like it a lot. But let's give it something different, you know? Something to change it up. I'm gonna go with the blue one. I like the blue one. Nah, I'm not dealing with those. Kick his ass, Seabass. Hell yeah. Oh, death from above? Allo, you got it. Next time I get a death from above, I'm gonna do it. Oh yeah, here we go. Woo! Boom, boom! Hell yeah. Yes. Shoot. Dude, a Jedi with a gun is super
That was
dangerous.
Impressive. How you holding up?
Don't worry about me. We have a job to do. Still, it feels good to tear this place apart. This prison is where they kept us. I only wish there was someone left to save.
Sorry we had to come back here.
So am I. We didn't really have a choice, did we?
I understand. Let's keep moving.
Yes. Let's get this over with.
Any sign of Trilla?
No, not yet. The holocron is being kept in the interrogation chamber. It's the most secure place in this entire fortress. I'm opening the path to the holocron. Get to the holocron. I'll divert reinforcements and join you as soon as I can.
All right. Jedi's got a gun. Hey, you don't have to give the Sith everything. What? You can just do this. Crow 5 seconds for force pushing someone into an abyss. Yeah. Well, it's true. Like, you don't have to be cinematic about every battle you have. Star Wars universe is going to give you plenty of those, man. Sometimes you just need to do a little quick force push to get your way. Oh, what'd you find there, little buddy? Oh, some bones.
What is it, buddy?
Inquisitorious laser cell gates are a vital component to the sophisticated fortress security apparatus. These impervious barriers were constructed for strict confinement and detainees in all levels of the stronghold. After several failed attempts and one successful escape, advanced modifications were made to the system per the Grand Inquisitor's command. I'm guessing that happened in a TV show. It doesn't do that cool thing where the laser bops up. You know, they can only do so much. This was their first one. I'm sure in the second game they have that ability. I don't know. I worked in a smelter at a time. Once a week we had to exercise the uptake baffles. You had to walk on furnace's roof just above the power centers. Inside the furnace was 1,200 degrees Celsius. So standing on top was pretty warm. You would stand on one foot and then heat soaked through in the work boots and would switch fast. Ah, yeah. You know, a buddy of mine told me that his friend worked in one of those cooling towers for the steel mills in Cleveland. And he said it was like, you know, it was like an office up there, but you couldn't really keep anything in there because it was so hot. So you'd just be sitting up there, like, doing whatever you're supposed to be doing, and it was just all day. And apparently that dude was fine with it. He was like, yeah, it's hot in here, but, you know, it's a good job. I get paid well. I wonder how much they... I mean, I don't think the Empire pays people pretty well. I think that's the only problem the Empire has, is that it's not fair and equitable in the way that it pays people. Because I don't think many people would rebel against the Empire if they just stopped doing evil shit. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, you know, I kind of like the infrastructure. Yeah, it's a little dark. I mean, but we have plenty of interior decorators in the galaxy, and the Empire is okay with that. Well, not Palpatine's Empire. That's a problem. I think Palpatine just got a little too power hungry, you know?
Looks like a turbo lift. Might be our ticket out of here.
Yeah, this could be the way to get out of this place. But you know, you come up to one of these big CRT panels and you look at the rest of this building and you're kind of just impressed, you know what I mean? You're like, man, you guys did all that, like that ceiling, like all that up there to be constructed, and it's all powered by this one little tiny Beepboop right here. I believe this area is supposed to have some upgrades on safety at a later time. I'm sure that's what they intended. Hey, take care, Psyduck. I always felt bad for the maintenance guys on the Death Star. I mean, what did they do wrong to get exploded?
We're getting close. BD1, thanks for being my friend.
Yeah, thanks for being my buddy. What you find over here?
Never seen anything like this. Advanced, even for the Empire.
The security systems within the fortress are a complex network of controlling bridges, wings, gates, and portals. By employing a multi-tier fail-safe structure, the Empire controls every corner of the facility, providing immediate responses to something that I just skipped over. It doesn't matter. They just did a bunch of stuff. It's very fancy, all right? It's super fancy. They don't even need to have wires hooked into it. Well, they have one wire. What's this cable even plugged into? It's just hanging off the side there. Where's it going? It's going up under somewhere. It must be some kind of thing. Plugs into that wall. Yeah, you know, I guess they had to bypass power. I don't know. Does this thing have any games on it? See, this is a great way to really sell how ominous something is the right proper backlighting. Notice at the bottom of this thing, it's nice and orange, but the backlight is bright enough to give you a silhouette of this imposing dark thing. It's a really cool way to kind of sell like how dark and evil something is supposed to be, but also just ominous. You could do this with people too. Making people look bigger this way is an often used tactic in film. Backlighting and the audio. Yeah, the acoustics are really good. Okay, I would say this. If I was the only one talking in this room, the acoustics would be great. If there were 15 people in this room, it would sound pretty bad. There's a lot of echo. Listen to this echo. That's a lot of echo. Yeah, it's a lot of reverb right there. You don't want a lot of people in this space, otherwise it'll be too crowded with noise. Because, you know, sound's got to go somewhere.
We broke them, beat them down, and turned them to the dark side.
The central interrogation chamber of the fortress is a torture room where captured Jedi and Force users undergo a menacing procedure to transform them into Inquisitors. Under the direct order of Emperor Palpatine, this facility was specifically designed to psychologically and physically drain a prisoner's will, forcing them to acquiesce to the evil indoctrination of the Inquisitorius. This is where the Jedi die and Inquisitors are born. I see. Well, thank you for stating the, I think at this point, very obvious, but it's a very nicely written description. I agree. That's like a 14-second. They'd have to cover like 60% of those walls to make it easy just to understand human speech. Yeah, you're right, Maddox is an audio duck, and he knows. Very good at what he does. Oh, wait, we get one more skill point. I'm going to get it. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. I could have had the switch to double to single. All right. Well, not like that matters now. Let's go ahead and do a quick rest. And then let's go ahead and walk into this giant evil lair of evil, you know? Beepboop will be able to hack it. See, they even got like a little hacking interface for droids.
Can you slice this open?
Slicing.
Buddy.
Excuse me. Hacking's different. Slicing is more, actually, it just sounds like the same thing. Well, let's take a look at this room. Yeah, they got some ventilation in here at least, so you can see they kind of push all that air outwards. But I'm guessing the doors on this probably closed to make it dark and ominous. Because you have to really think, the people who design this stuff for the Empire have to be pretty like, you know, what will look most evil? You know, think about what those people must have been like as kids. Like, what music do you think they were listening to? Chances are it was probably death metal or something cool, you know? And all they wanted to do was make some pretty metal-looking designs. And I think they pulled it off. It's just unfortunate that they work for the Empire. Because they got weird chairs like this Mind Flayer right here. Or whatever that's supposed to be. Whoa! Okay, hold on. I'm not ready yet. I was having a chat. Trillo, why do you have to be so evil? You look like you could be a good friend. Come on. No.
Real agony. You'll pay dearly for that.
Ow. Hey.
Suffer as I have. Stop moving.
No. I'll do stims about it. Oh, okay. She did one of those. I didn't know you had that power. This is the problem with fighting the Inquisitors, man. Yeah, take that. That's not nice. Ow. Hey.
Another step.
Woo. Yeah, I never saw Obi-Wan doing stims in the middle of battle, you know? Oh, there we go.
I saw what you've been through. You've experienced great suffering. It's not too late to let it go.
Let go. I'm stronger now because of the pain. I knew you'd come back for this. No, thank you.
Is she just carrying it? Why?
You'll never make it out of this place alive.
I guess one of us would have picked it up otherwise.
You can't win.
Ow.
Toss me one, BD.
Ah! Ow. That wasn't nice.
Now, BD.
Ow. Yeah, take that back. I don't want it. No. No, 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 no. Ooh, yeah, take that. She just did that move over and over again. Yeah, exactly.
Tear your head.
Ugh, there we go. Take that. Whew. All right, everybody, there we go. We got the holocron back. Mission accomplished.
Cal! I have the holocron.
I need to do this.
All right.
It's over, Trilla.
Nothing is ever truly over.
This fight is over. I know the darkness that is eating you up inside, and every day we choose to either feed it or fight it.
It's too late, sir.
No, it's not. I know the choices that I made took all your choices away, and I have failed you, Trilla. I failed you. And I am so very sorry.
I've carried so much hate for you.
Uh-oh. Hi. Hello.
That doesn't look good.
It isn't. It's him.
You have failed me, Inquisitor.
Avengers! Run!
All right, sir, take him out. Oh. Uh-oh.
You would be wise to surrender.
Yeah. Probably.
That's a great answer. Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Surrender.
Oh, pull on that. Oh, shit, he's way powerful. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
You gotta run!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Look out!
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
Let's go.
Gosh, she's so fucking strong. Step from above. There you go. Hello. Oh, God. Activate button.
Let's get out of here. Come on. Yee, stay back.
Oh, hey, Zippy. You're my father. Finally. I've met my dad before. Hello. Well, Darth Vader was there. He didn't even have a health bar. He just straight up wrecked me. And he threw Seer, like, right over the edge. He's just like, nah. Anakin is a very strong, very powerful Force user. It's very much established.
I think we lost him.
No.
I'll make it. Seer, I won't fail you.
Yeah, Vader's health bar. I think in the much higher difficulties you get to fight him more, but I don't think it changes anything. It just it means you have to fight more of the health bar.
Kid, you read
Because
me?
I'm playing on
They're not
normal.
responding.
They will. I am certain of it.
Grease, I'm here.
Wow.
Heading towards the surface. Be ready. I have the holocron. But Seer, she didn't make it, Grease.
Here? Just get out of there, Cal.
Keep moving, Kyle. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. This music is so good. Like, I'm supposed to be running from this, but, you know, I'm just kind of enjoying the trip through the, you know, nobody gives the Empire any credit for how comfortable these, like, little like, this could be a great tourist area, you know? Come see the underwater area of whatever this planet, Ilum, as I think is what it is. Something like that. Not Ilum, it's one of the other planets. Anyway, let's just get out of here. Ah! What's happening? Oh, God. Beepboop! Hack him! Oh, so close. Yeah, damage his equipment. He's just an angry skeleton.
Surrender the holocron.
No!
I'll never give it to you.
We shall see.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, nice. There she goes.
I won't let you take those children.
One-handed her. Oh, fuck.
Such hatred. You would have made an excellent Inquisitor.
She's stronger than that. No! No!
Yes. Strong with the dark side.
See her.
I can feel it inside of her.
See her. See her. Hey, listen to me. You still have a choice.
Oh, yeah, no. Oh, nice. Our goth friend is here. Always have a goth friend.
Hey. Hey, kid. Cal. Cal.
See her.
She's all right. She's all right.
Hey.
You too.
You did it.
We did it. We did it.
Yeah, we survived Darth Vader somehow.
Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
That was you in the water, wasn't it?
I'm glad you're okay. This one wouldn't leave your side.
Thank you. Hey.
Hey.
So now what?
Well, Captain, this is the end of my charter. Your contract has been fulfilled. Thank you, Grease.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I was thinking that maybe I would stick around here and take you wherever you gotta go. Besides, the kid kinda looks up to me.
What about that?
We use it. To rebuild the Jedi Order.
The next generation of Jedi.
The Empire will be after him. Just like they're after us.
The lives of every child on that list will be forever changed.
Not by us. Their destiny should be trusted to the Force. So where to now?
Oh, wow. There you go. That's the end of Beepboop and Friends for this version of Jedi Order. The second game, I'm sure they have more adventures and go on fun times together. But I'm going to wait a while before I pick that one up next. This was a fine game. I'm glad I got a chance to show it off and play with you guys. And anybody who was probably looking at this and didn't really think much about it, you know, there's a lot more to this game. I didn't really explore every area. I didn't go through every avenue. I wanted to leave some stuff there. When this game's on sale, which I think it is now, if you're looking for a cool Star Wars adventure game to play, this is a good one, I'd say. Yeah, we can't breach in on Luke's territory. Yeah, exactly. Like, we can't be in the movies. I'd just like to see Cal Kestis in The Mandalorian. I think that'd be kind of cool. It's like an old man, you know, as Beepboop comes over and, like, hangs out with Grogu. I mean, they got to do something, man. They're always so upset over every season of a new thing they make that they just end up canceling everything before they give it a real chance. Because sometimes some stuff is middling, you know? Some stuff isn't going to be great all the time. Give it some time to breathe. They'd have more success, I'd say, if a lot of this stuff was more accessible. It's unfortunately behind a paywall for a lot of people, and you can't really get around that. And making a free thing is also kind of its own deal, so, you know. Well, what did you guys think of Beepboop? I thought this was a pretty good one. Yeah, I did too, Kai. And Cal is younger than Ahsoka, yeah. Yeah, I know, the model's a voice actor. Yeah, exactly. No, he did a great job. Deborah Wilson as Seer did a great job, too. Yeah, because, you know, she's got hella good ink on her. So I'm assuming that if they made a video, I think in the next game they do have her, like, actual ink on her, which is kind of cool. It's a tough thing for Disney to do, but, you know. This is Respawn Entertainment that made this game, so they're the real champions of this. Respawn did such a great job, and all the people that worked on the 3D and graphics for this, like, insanely good. Including, I'm sure ILM has something to do with this at some point. They're very good with their own CG. As a matter of fact, I think they're still #1 in the game. I thought the synergies with Beepboop and the existential crisis of mankind were truly well explored, says Zippy McTarget. Well, you're right. I think you're right about that. So, yeah, I'd also like to ask, like, what do you guys think of these kinds of streams that I do? Like, what would you guys like to see me do? I'm going to play another game called Death's Door, which it's kind of like a Zelda game, but you play as a crow. And you're the Grim Reaper, so it's got a bit of Japanese lore to it. It's one of those games where, because I think when I play a little bit of it, they had another one that came out called Tunic, which came out like a few years later, a year or so later. So it's that kind of style of game. If you know Tunic, then it's very similar in the gameplay aspect, it looks like. Yeah, you like the point-and-click train game? Well, that's good, because Nereaser's actually watching these as well. Part of the reason I wanted to record these is so he could see it, because I know he's a big Star Wars fan. And so I hope you like this, Nick. It was pretty cool. I will definitely do the second one, but let me know what you think as well, Nick, what you think of this game whenever you get around to it. Because, you know, when he's working on doing all his grading and stuff like that, he probably watches this and a few other things, so... It's a chill factor. Well, I appreciate that, man. I was gonna ask, like, hey, just play what you like will be the peanut guardy. Yeah, Tunic is very easy to lost in. Fun banter. Thank you. Well, I would say, I was thinking of doing something where, would you guys prefer it if I did, like, if I played this game again, or any of the other ones, if I did, like, last time? One of those, like, opening clips. Do you guys like that instead of just, like, a waiting thing? I don't know. I want to see some suggestions, because I've been streaming for before this stuff became super popular. I've been playing with this equipment and stuff for a very long time. And I would like to actually get some insight on what you guys would like to see improvement-wise on streams, or, like, in general. I'm open for all those suggestions, because I like seeing because I've been in my own head about making all this stuff, and, you know, a recap of the last stream. Yeah, the only problem with doing recaps is that they just take some effort to make, and, you know, that effort can build up over time, and that is why a lot of people do a thing for a short burst and then don't. You can't have 100% effort on everything all the time. I've learned that much later in life. Yeah, it would take a bit of editing. Oh yeah, I like that. That every couple of months. That's a cool one. Yeah, that would be kind of cool, like a clip of cover every month. Yeah, well, the other thing is, like on the YouTube side of this, especially anyone who's just watching these on YouTube, because they do. What do you guys also want on the YouTube side of this for WBPL 76? I don't know how hard it would be to set up playlists for all this stuff, or if it's been discussed. But over on YouTube, this is just an archive. They don't do any multi-streaming or anything over there. So yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think. Coming up after this, I believe is about 12:15 is another person who's going to be playing a game, and I just forgot who it was. Go figure, right? But yeah. That's pretty much it. I'm just looking and seeing what everybody's saying here. They actually already have playlists made? Well, that's awesome. It's nice to see you branching out from point and click. I appreciate that, Night Owl. The reason why I like point and click is because most of the games that I like to play typically have this, this theme of adventure to them. And point and clicks tend to take up more of that market than any of the other. Like, this is a great adventure game. Like this right here, yes, it's so Souls-like in its own. I played it on normal. I wasn't playing it on super easy or mega hard, which even the step up from this, I wouldn't have parried nearly as good on, like, Jedi Master mode. These kinds of games are fun. I like adventure. I like mystery and solving things. I'm not a big fan on just endless waves of combat. Like, for instance, Unreal, right? It came out in 1998. And part of the draw for me for Unreal was that the single player was, like, unique in that it felt like I was surviving and I was still being in an adventure. It didn't feel like I was just going after targets and mission objectives and waves of enemies. It always feels like that with most games. Always like a mission objective or a target that I have to acquire, you know? So I typically like to go for those. Maybe it's just because, military experience. I'm not a big fan of just jumping into big military games, but I do occasionally, you know? That's okay, Agawa. It's going to go right up there over on the archive. I hope you're doing okay this morning, though. Told you before, the like saying, just like hanging out. I appreciate that, Kai. I like hanging out with you too. As I said, me and Kai broke into someone's house and just, instead of stealing stuff, really we just played music, and we got an achievement for it, so that was nice. Like, I could say we were playing a game, but it sounds cooler to me if I said we Me and Kai broke out of prison once, and then we broke into someone's house and had a jam session. Like, can't help that, you know? We were playing a game. Even fix that old guy's ute. Yeah, I know, and then he starts shooting at us. See, that's why I like co-op games. You can have those fun little, Oh, hey, how you going, Digimans? Oh, it's okay. We were right at the end anyway. And I was just really kind of talking here at the end, trying to figure out, like, what do you guys like seeing? Like, what would be a cool way to improve this stream for you? Because, you know, I'm the person who watches it back and takes my own notes, but, you know, I don't do it that often. And you guys know what you like. I mean, what are you doing when you're watching this? My guess, if I was to assume, my guess is that most of you guys are watching or working on something or playing a game of your own or doing something else like that. I don't know if I'm 100% on that, but, you know, that's just how I feel. Since you're doing this stream solo, having a game with a strong narrative element is a good fit. Yeah, you see how I do it. Have you ever played the PS4 Mad Max game? I didn't know. I've seen it, but I've never played it. I think Michael, my buddy Michael had a PS4, but I don't have one, unfortunately. Or a PS5. Unfortunately, they're just gathered dust, and I don't want to spend money on something that nice that's just gonna, you know. But yeah, the next game after this will be Death's Door. And in that one, you play as a crow who is the Grim Reaper. And it's a Zelda-style game, isometric. I call it Zelda-style game because it's got collectibles and opening secret doors and backtracking the areas you've been, you know, the whole works. It's an adventure game. Playing Pokemon or whatnot? Yeah, that's a good one to play. Gosh, I haven't played Pokemon since the first DS game, Black and White, actually. That was the last one I played. After that, I just kind of, yeah, I've been playing it since the 90s. Yeah, I was like, video game wise, I was like, I'll check back in on it. To the multiple people at once. Likely in chat. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Actually, for me, I see you take on the KOTORs. Yeah. Oh, it's on Steam too. Okay, good. Yeah, I thought I saw it on Steam. The other one too, a game I like playing a lot, is Breath of Fire 3. It's an older game, but it checks out. It's one of my favorites because it has, I guess, just a lot of personal memories for me. But it's like one of those like games where you could literally frame it as a, you know, like, how can I visualize this without like saying what the game's all about? Because I don't like go into that. Oh, here we go. Like, you know that like hip hop chill girl where she's hanging out in that Miyazaki world in the background or whatever? Yeah, Breath of Fire 3 is like that. It's like basically that. Just a chill, very chill game. Very easy to play. The level up system is very like, it's complex enough, but not complex that you want to go, how do I do this? It's very straightforward. So it's very assuming. I love it. It's great. Plus you get to turn into a dragon, which is awesome. It's the ultimate childhood fantasy. That or a robot. The US version hurts so bad. Yeah. I bet. Oh yeah, I've suggested Star Control. I have the Urquan Masters here on my computer. I love that game. Yeah, traveling is very consuming in that game. I love that game though. It's awesome. There was a new Star Control game for a few years ago. It might be interesting to play. All right. The original US import was so terrible. Made me feel like Hong Kong Kung Fu movie. Oh, but I like Hong Kong Kung Fu movies, man. Even though I'll say this, we've been actually having issue getting those because for some reason, Hong Kong movies are disappearing. I just want to point out that for some reason, some very big reason, Hong Kong movies are disappearing from the streaming. They are completely disappearing. For some reason. But you can get them on Blu-ray and DVDs from like third-party sellers and stuff. So I got a couple of them. But yeah, just want to point that out. Yeah, I wonder why Hong Kong. It's weird how that works. I guess we'll never know. Yeah, snap them up while you can. The first Pokemon I played was Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy emulator back when they were CPU in megahertz. Oh, I see what you're saying, Argo. Yeah, you know, it's a good point. We had gotten Pokemon once. We got I think it was Pokemon Red and Blue was the first one we got, and then my brother got Yellow for his birthday, and then we both just traded off on Yellow because it was the newest thing. That's why we didn't really have a console, because we had one Game Boy, and that was apparently enough for the two. We fought over that thing like you wouldn't believe. We had like hours scheduled out, like, all right, it's my hour on the Game Boy. Don't overwrite the save, you know. Hi there. Hello. Oh, hey, thanks, Night Owl. Yeah, Goat's now able to watch this without any ads. You're actually considering pre-ordering the next game in this series? No, it's not bad. The thing is, the reason why I'm not going to do that is because I want them to finish patching everything and making it sweet before I get into it. Because this game I played, I had a great time, but I can't vouch that it was a great time when it launched. Because I got this on sale, and, you know, like a year and a half after it came out or so, and I played it, and I'm like, wow, what a gem. But you know, they had time to fix all this stuff and have more QA from outside people, I guess. Sucks that we're in that era of QA, you know, but demos are really, really important. I wish they'd make more. Did you like Vader? I did like Vader. You know why I liked Vader? Because he just showed up. He didn't try to just, like, make a big giant speech about anything. He just showed up. He was a guy to fight. And then he exited stage left. He didn't have to. And the voice was not, you know, the voice was definitely not the same, but, you know, it's fine. For a video game, I'm cool with that, you know. James Earl Jones is a king of a man who is very old and probably has very little time to do movies and games as much as he used to. Yeah, he was just there to kick ass, man. I'm glad that he didn't have to be a part of the show. He didn't steal the drama. He just showed up right here to make you feel like, oh, fuck, I gotta fight this guy. The exclusive content, yeah. Well, if you're getting it for, like, the little statues and the cool art and stuff like that, that's actually, you know, 100%. Like, if you want that stuff, go for it, dude. 100%. Like, I think that's actually worth the money if you're all for collecting those things. When I was younger, I used to make fun of them, but realistically, it was just from, like, oh yeah, I actually do like that PVC dragon from Skyrim. I thought that was actually cool. I didn't get one, but you know what I mean? Like, I thought it was cool. Yeah, David Prost, yeah. I'm so glad they made him as overpowered. Yeah, exactly. This was the armored warrior that came to the planet of Dathomir and killed all the Night Sisters. So yeah, you need to make this guy imposing. That's fair, Samurai. I think you just gotta... Here's the thing with pre-orders. Just really pay attention and look at what they're trying to give you. And ask yourself, do I need this? Or do I really just want this for that one thing? And if you really want that for that thing, that's not a guilty pleasure. You just want that cool thing. And you get a game out of it on top of it. So if you feel like that's a deal, go for it. I don't think anyone should be shaming anybody about the purchases they make. Like, I'll give you a hint about how I feel about it, right? Despite how Tomb Raider has turned into a game that I'm not personally a fan of, I still pre-ordered every one of those new Tomb Raiders, every single one of them, the top tier. Because well, except for the one with the statue, I didn't want that. I just wanted the games. I'm not a big collectible person. As you can see, if I get collectibles, I start doing stuff like this, like putting them all over me, all over my desk. That's why I try not to. And hey, George Lucas, thanks for making Star Wars, buddy. And everybody else back then who made Star Wars. What a wild, wacky team that was. Yeah, exactly, Yuri. He needs to be badass. I'm in the boat right now with the Kickstarter. I really want that Timberwolf desk ornament. I don't have anyone to play Battletech with. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird because like Slowbro in the Legion, who gave us this wonderful MRE, sent it from the Battletech community, Norway. And I'm assuming, based on how small Norway really is in terms of population, I'm sure Battletech is very tiny there. So I'm assuming there's probably some people who play Battletech in your area. It's hard to find, and you're in a smaller, dense part of the world. Where in America, it's like you could just drive to Wisconsin, and there's going to be someone that's playing it, or Illinois, or wherever. You know what I mean? Like, you go to a state, it's like there's going to be a Battletech of Louisiana somewhere. So it's tough, man. The first game I ever pre-ordered was Mass Effect 3. I never pre-ordered that, did you, man? You know what? I bought the game when it came out, but I never pre-ordered it. And I don't know why. I don't remember my reasoning why, but I remember that one being kind of meh. When I beat it, I was like, all right. I just wanted to kick that Star Child when it appeared. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to. I'm not for hurting kids or anything, but that wasn't a kid. That was just some amalgamation of I don't care. Like, I wanted my Renegade option to be kick that kid off the edge. Like, all right, well, there it is. That's it. That's the whole game. That was all the credits, too. We watched the entire credits. Actually, it wasn't the whole game. There's still a lot of parts in this game I didn't show you or do. There's actually a new game plus, which basically allows you to keep all the stuff you found, and if you found it, you don't have to. It's like you get to get all your equipment. You can actually wear the dark armor he has from the flashback where he's like becoming a Sith or whatever. You could do all that. It's like the extra swag edition of this game. So, yeah, this game's got it all. But yeah, that was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks a lot for hanging out with us here on WBPL 76. And coming up next here on WBPL 76 is someone else in about 45 minutes, actually. And they're going to be hanging out. I believe that's what I saw. But I totally forgot, and I apologize what the name is. But they're coming up next. And yeah, thanks for having me, everybody. Appreciate how kind and generous you guys have been here on WBPL 76, making me feel better about doing these kinds of games of my own. So, all right, well, have a good night, everybody, or good afternoon, and take care. See you later.